Hi, all you amazing fifth graders out there. Coach Degnan here. I'm so excited to be your guys' fifth grade PE teacher this year. Unfortunately, we can't be together on campus, but we're going to make the best of it. So I'm going to be sending your teacher some videos, and I'm going to try to put together some stuff that you guys can do at home, stretching videos, some fitness type things, and try to make them as fun as we possibly can. I'm excited to do this. This is going to be a challenge for me, but I'm up for the challenge, and I hope that you guys have fun with the videos. Do your very best. If there's something in the video that you're struggling with or you can't quite do, that's okay. Just do the best you can and maybe skip to the next thing. But in all my classes, those of you that have had me before know that I just really want you guys to do the very best you can. We all are so different in our skills and our abilities, and that's fine. Something maybe that I can do, maybe you can't. I'm sure there's many things that you can do that I can't. So, and that's fine. Just do the very, very best that you can do. So, again, I'm going to send those videos out. Go ahead and pop those on. Make sure you got plenty of room in your room or wherever you're doing the activity. And make sure you have some water next to you. It's always good to stay hydrated, and do the best you can and just have fun with it, and maybe see if you can get your family to do them with you. That would be really fun too. So again, have a great time with these videos. I'm going to be sending out the first one here, and the first one's going to be with a lot of stretching. I'm going to go over a bunch of the stretching, and that'll probably be something that we'll do every video. It's always good to start out with some stretching, get that body going. So I'm going to go over the stretches, and then we'll send out some little fitness type things to do too. Okay, so have a lot of fun with them. Remember to stay active and stay hydrated, you guys. All right, I'll see you out there.
Hi guys, Coach Degnan here. I'm really excited to do our very first online class together. We're going to talk about stretching today. Two different types of stretching that we're going to go over. We're going to go over static stretching and dynamic stretching. Static stretching meaning just isolating mostly one muscle group, and you're usually standing pretty still. And then in the dynamic stretching, many times you're using more than one muscle group, and you're usually moving in the activity. Okay, so I'm going to go over the stretches first, so you can just listen and we can go over them. And then after that, I'm going to have you stand up and do the stretches with me. It's going to be the flamingo stretch, which was the same as last year. And you guys remember that stretch. It's very isolated in the very front muscles here, your quadriceps, okay? And you're standing pretty still, trying to balance while you're doing it, okay? And then the second with that is for the dynamic stretch of that is going to be our booty kickers. So you're going to be doing this one, okay, which is working not only stretching out the quad when you're bringing the leg up, but it's pulling that hamstring in the back. So you're getting both the front thigh and the back thigh. Okay, flamingo and the booty kicker. Okay, the side lunge. Okay, so this is your static stretch, and it's stretching your inner thigh. Okay, so you're holding this stretch here, and then your dynamic stretch is going to be the speeder. So that's this one, or the speed skater. So you're jumping, okay, so that's your dynamic stretch that's going to get more than the one muscle going, okay? Stretch is going to be the bring it across this way, okay? Stretching up here in your deltoid and through the tricep muscle here, so you're just holding it here. And I know in the years past we've also done a little bit of wrist and ankle, and we can go ahead and do that too. So this is the first stretch here, and we do it on both sides. And then for your dynamic, we're going to be doing some arm circles, okay? So we'll do backward arm circles and then some forward arm circles. Okay, so static stretch is going to be to bring that knee up. And again, this is a balancing one. Okay, so you're going to bring the knee up and try to hold it, balancing, pulling the knee as tight to the chest as you can, holding it, static. Okay, and then we'll do it on both sides. And then your dynamic one on this one is going to be high knees. Okay, so we're going to be doing this one. So we're going to start with the lunge for the static stretch. And a really important part of the lunge that I want you to really remember is keeping that back leg, so your toes, both toes are pointed forward, and you're pushing that back heel to the ground, and that's where you're going to feel that stretch in the calf. If you have your foot this way, you're not going to feel it. So you want to have your both toes forward, pushing your toe, or pushing the heel down to the ground this way, okay? So this is the static stretch, and we'll do that on both sides, and you should be feeling it in the very lower leg here, in your calf, here. Calf raises, okay? So you're going to be up and down with the calf raises, okay? So the static one, both toes forward, push that heel to the ground, holding it, and then your dynamic stretch for calf is going to be, is going to be the calf raises, up and down, okay? And static stretch is going to be just reaching down and touching your toes, okay? You're just going to reach down, touch those toes, try to hold it. Some of us are going to be super flexible and be able to go all the way to the ground, some of us not so much, and that's fine. You just do the very best that you can do. Try to keep your feet, maybe shoulder width apart, and try to keep your legs straight if you can, and then reach down toward your toes and hold it, okay? So that's going to be your static stretch, and you should feel that all in your hamstrings, the back of your leg. You have a leg swing, so you're going to swing it forward and back, and forward and back, and trying to balance on the one leg as you're doing it, okay? Try to swing that leg forward and back, okay? So now, if everybody can go ahead and stand up wherever you are at your house, make sure you have plenty of room around you, so that while you're stretching, you're not knocking anything over at your house. Because if we're going to go, so we go ahead and grab, and remember they say 1, we say 2, so I'm just going to count to 20 for you guys. So ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then we will switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job. Shake those legs out. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job. And when you're doing that, making sure that you're bringing those toes up as high as you can till you're bringing them back down. Okay, so you're going to come down until you kind of feel that stretch. You don't want it to hurt, but you definitely want it to feel tight. Okay, so from here we would hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay? This one, so as soon as you jumped out, the other leg's going to go behind, and you're going to reach to the ground. Okay? Jump out, reach to the ground. So this is what it's going to look like. So let's say you're jumping to this side. This left leg's going behind. The same left arm is going to touch the ground because this arm is kind of out for balance. So it should look like this. Okay? Push, push, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And you can go ahead and work on speed on that if you want. If you want to try to go a little faster, stay low to the ground. Okay? Or the arm ones. Go arm across, the other arm underneath. Go ahead and push that towards your body. And then remember, we would do the wrists and the ankles. Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and count this one. So you guys count at home. 9, 10, keep going. 18, 19, 20, good job. Swing it out, other side, counting at home. So you can see I'm out of breath a little bit. So this should not only just be stretching, but get a little bit of cardio in some of these. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job. Swing those arms out, and then let's do some arm circles. Let's start out backwards for 10, counting at home. 8, 9, 10, and let's reverse. And 10. Great job. Swing those arms out. Make sure your foot is nice and balanced on the floor. Grab the other knee and try to pull it as high as you can. If you can only pull it here, that's fine. Hold it there. You can reach and pull it all the way to your chest and still stay balanced. See if you can do it. Okay, counting at home. 5, whoop. 10, whoop. Keep getting off balance. Good job, guys. Keep going. And 19, 20. Great job. And go ahead and grab the other leg. And sometimes you're better balanced on one leg than the other. So go ahead and see how you're doing on this side. 10. Good job. 19, 20. Great job. Okay, so after we do those knee holds, our dynamic stretch is going to be those high knees, okay? So try to get those knees as high as you can, okay? Here we go. Let's do it for 20. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job, you guys. In that lunge position, make sure both toes are forward. Push that back heel to the ground, okay? And hold it, and let's count to 20. Go ahead and start that at home for us. 10, 12, good job, keep going. And 20, great job. Switch sides, guys. Toes both forward. Press that heel to the ground. Try to stay nice and balanced. And let's start the count. 10. Good job. 19 and 20. Great job. Now for our dynamic calf stretch, we're going to do those calf raises. Those calves are very important. They're going to help you jump. They're going to help you run faster. They're going to help you move out there on the field, in the court, whatever you're doing. You're hiking, you're biking, you're swimming, you're kicking. So you really want to, don't forget about those calf muscles down there. So on calf muscles, we're just reaching up all the way to those toes if you can, and then back down, okay? So that's 5. And that's 10. Keep going. Good job, guys. 18, 19, and 20. Great job, you guys. Okay. Our next one, hang downs. This is a very basic stretch, but so important for those hamstrings, all on the back of your leg, even your booty muscle. Okay, so this one you're just going to hang down, try to relax, try to keep those knees nice and straight, and just try to relax and let all your body weight go forward. Okay, let's go ahead and count at home. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Let me see those hands on the floor if you can. And 20. Whew. Good job, you guys. So again, make sure you have plenty of room, and we'll make sure we have plenty of room when we're at school and we're in our squat lines and we're not kicking any of our friends beside us. But make sure you have plenty of room in your home, okay? Okay, so nice and balanced on one leg. Go ahead and swing it forward and back, forward and back. 3, 4, and we'll go ahead and do 10 on one side. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then switch to the other way. 3, gotta work on my balance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job today, you guys. So that's going to be our stretching. Hopefully we'll be doing that every morning at school as well, and then we'll get into our activity for the day, okay? So remember, stay active, stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time.
Squats for beginners. When we think about lower body exercises, one of the first moves that comes to mind is the squat. It's been around forever and for good reason. It's functional, we do it in our daily lives, and to have truly healthy lower bodies, knees, hips, those joints, we have to be able to do the squat correctly, and we have to be strong. So Lisa's going to demonstrate how to do a proper squat so you too can have a healthy lower body. So there's a couple things we want to think about. She's going to take a nice wide stance. She's going to put her hands out in front of her for balance, and she's going to sit back as if she was in a chair. So she's going to do a couple repetitions, and we're going to talk about what she's doing. So watch her knees. Her knees stay behind her toes. Most people, the first movement, they bring their knees forward. That's not how to do it. You want to sit back. The hands forward will help you do that. So again, her knees are behind her toes. She's looking forward. Her chest is up. And it's a natural movement. And as she does this, she's strengthening the muscles around her knees. So important. She's strengthening her hips. These are the muscles that we need to be strong, to be pain-free, and to be able to do our activities of daily living. She's going to do maybe 10 repetitions, 1 to 3 sets, and as she gets stronger, she can add a multitude of variations to the squat. This is your basic squat. This is what you're going to do to get started. All right, 1 to 3 sets, about 10 repetitions, and that's all you need to do.
Hi guys, Coach Degnan here. Today we are going to talk about squats. So we're going to be working lower body today. We're going to go over 5 different squats, okay? And the squats use many different muscles. So we're going to be working on our quadriceps today, our hamstrings. We're also going to be working on the gluteus muscle, which is your booty muscle, your calves, and it also does work your abdominals some too, okay? So the first squat we're going to work on is the narrow squat. So you want to put your feet pretty close together. They don't necessarily have to touch, but you want them pretty close together, okay? And from there, you're just going to sit back just like you're sitting in a chair and come up. And again, good job, and you want to try and get those quads there to get all the way down like you're sitting in a chair, almost parallel to the ground if you can. And you don't want to put a lot of pressure also in those toes. So as you're going down, see if you can lift your toes off the ground and still stay balanced and keeping those heels on the ground, okay? So that's the first one, narrow squat, okay? So for our second squat, we're going to do shoulder width squat, okay? So bring those feet out a little bit further than the narrow, about shoulder width, maybe a little more. And again, you're going to go back like you're sitting in a chair and come on up, all the way down. And again, try to keep those toes up in your shoes so you're not putting any weight in your toes. It's all in those heels, okay? Now the third one we're going to go over is the sumo squat. So kind of think of a sumo wrestler, how they bring their legs out wide. So a sumo squat, you got your legs out wide, toes are out maybe at a 45-degree angle, okay? And then again, you're going to come down and up. And try to go down like you're sitting in a chair and come up. And as you're doing these different squats, you should feel different parts of your leg muscles working, okay? So again, toes up and all the way down and back up. So that one's the sumo, okay? Now we're going to get into a little bit more of a dynamic squat. So this one's the jump squat. I would say shoulder width apart on this one, okay? And you're going to squat down, and then as you're coming up, you're going to jump, okay? Down, up, squatting down, then jump up, okay? And you can use your arms as you're jumping up. So it's a little bit more of a powerful type squat to get those muscles stronger, okay? And then the last one we're going to do is the jumping jack squat. So it's similar to the jump squat. We're just going to add some arms into it, okay? So it's best to start this one down because it can get confusing. So come down with your arms here and then up, down, up. And you can swing your arms through, and again, you're swinging and coming down, and it's almost probably more of the sumo with your legs out wide, swinging the arms here, jump up like a jumping jack, and then come back down, okay? Up and back down. Now what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to try and do all 5 of those and see if you can do each of them at least 10 times. If you can do more, that's great, okay? Okay, so those are all 5 squats. Let's go over them again, okay? Number 1 squat, narrow. Keep those feet pretty close, okay? Down and back, just like you're sitting in that chair. So if I was to go sideways here, down like I'm sitting in a chair, and back up. Down and back up. Great job. Okay, and then our second one was the regular type squat. About shoulder width, okay? And again, down like you're sitting in a chair and back up. Sideways, down and back up. So if I had a chair behind me, would I be sitting in that chair? Okay, that's kind of where you want to see. That's how you can tell if you're going down far enough, okay? And then our third one, our sumo one, kind of a fun one, with the legs out wide, and then you can kind of put your hands together on this one and bring it down in the middle here and see if you can touch your fingertips to the ground, okay? I'm not quite there, but maybe you could do it. There, I got it, okay? So again, here, I don't lean over to touch those hands. Try and keep that back nice and straight, and back over and back up, okay? And another thing that I remember about the squats that I wanted to remind you guys of is you want to keep your weight balanced over your heels. You don't want to come forward too much when you're squatting. You want to keep that back pretty straight and coming down like that, okay? So the difference is I don't want you guys to be doing this. I want you guys to be doing more of that, okay? So you keep that back nice and straight. Don't come over like this, okay? Okay, so narrow, shoulder, sumo. Then we've got our squat with the power jump. Okay, power jump. And then our last one was our jumping jack. We started low, up, down, okay? So those are our 5. Now I've got a challenge for you. I want to see who can do a squat with just one leg. It sounds easy? It's not. Okay, one leg, balance. Use those arms for balance. Try to come down into a seated position. That's about as far as I can go, okay? Down into a seated position and back up. So you guys can see how far I'm going. Am I sitting in that chair? Probably not quite. Okay, and then try your other leg. See how strong that other leg is. Sometimes you'll notice you'll be a little off balance on one leg more than the other. Okay, let's see how far I'm getting there. And you can have someone check at home to see if you're getting back all the way into that seated position. Okay? Have fun with this, guys. I want you to try all 5 of the different squats. Do that challenge, okay? Remember to stay active, stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Great job on our squats video today. I hope that your legs are feeling a little bit sore, maybe a little shaky, a little tired. That's perfect. That's how they should feel. That means you are working hard. So great job on that. Okay, we're going to finish our video today with some questions. I'm going to ask you 3 questions about some of the stretches that we did at the beginning of the video. I'm going to ask you whether they were static or dynamic. So let's think about what static and dynamic are again. Static is a stretch that is done without moving, and it's usually one muscle or one muscle group. And dynamic is a stretch that you do while you're moving, and it's usually with more than one muscle or more than one muscle group. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions about that, and let's see if you can remember. Okay, here we go.